very warm welcome. Silverstone Grand Prix weekend, and the best weekend of the year, in my view. The best circuit, the best fans, the best atmosphere, the most attended Grand Prix. They're there, rain, snow, sleet, thunder and lightning. Silverstone, built on a disused airfield with epic corners. I mean, I could straight away take you for a lap of Silverstone. Corners such as Abbey, Farm Curve, Village, The Loop, Wellington Straight, Brooklands, Luffield, Woodcote, down the old pitch straight, which, Hamilton Straight is a new thing as well. Into Copse, Maggots, Beckett's, Chapel, Stowe, Club, Vale. I always get them two muddled up. Vale, Club. Yeah, what a circuit. What an atmosphere. And Silverstone is unique. I'd highly recommend if you've not been. I was lucky enough to go in 2012, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. We come into the weekend with a massive fight between Mercedes and Red Bull, and if Red Bull win at this circuit, then I think that could be a title-deciding win. I would go as far to say that. I do not expect Red Bull to win this race. This is a Mercedes circuit. Mercedes have to win. It's must win for Lewis Hamilton. Must win. Of course, the weekend will be unique as well, as we will try out the sprint races. So the weekend will go practice 1. Then we've got the next bit, the qualifying, which I think I'll miss that. Then practice 2, then the sprint race, and then the normal race. So yeah, I am working on the weekend, but I think I should only miss the qualifying. Full crowd capacity, great to see. I mean, you can literally hear the crowd when there's an overtake going on. My favourite track, my favourite weekend. Sprint race idea takes place. Should have took place a bit sooner in Austria. I think it was a perfect opportunity. Hamilton has to win. He has to win. It's must win. And the Silverstone crowd need to get behind him because this is a must-win race. Must win. There's no excuses. And I hope Pirelli bring a harder compound to Silverstone. We've already seen at Baku tyre problems, and it's notorious at Silverstone that we have tyre problems. Remember 2013 when they were blowing up left, right and centre. Remember last year when Hamilton finished on 3 wheels. So yeah, I want Pirelli to bring a hardest compound possible really, because this track is so fast. So you cannot have tyre failures. Imagine going through Abbey, Easy Flat or Copse or somewhere like that. So yeah, Hamilton Straight, can you imagine? Lewis Hamilton going down the Hamilton Straight, overtakes Max and makes him look silly. Norris close to a race ban. Obviously picked up quite a few penalty points with the incident with Perez. Also, I've just heard and been informed by Helen that Norris got burgled, which is not great. But he's very close to a race ban, is Norris. Stoffel Van Dorn will probably come in if he does get that ban. Need to stop Red Bull's dominance. It's critical for Mercedes. Must win for Lewis Hamilton. Can actually overtake. Now we've seen it time and time again around Silverstone. You can go side by side through the corners. Go back to Alonso, Vettel, Charles Leclerc and Max. So this is a track you can overtake. 53 laps, 2 DRS zones. You could have more DRS zones if you really wanted. We used to have it down the main pit straight. They took that out because of Marcus Ericsson's incident. Yeah, best weekend of the year. And yeah, I always say that about Silverstone. Silverstone, built on a disused airfield. Why do you think they call it the Hangar Straight? Yeah, what a circuit. I was lucky enough to go in 2012. Honestly, it was so good, so good. But yeah, it's a big weekend ahead. Big weekend ahead. It's a very unique weekend. And Silverstone is what it is. I'm kind of disappointed they're trying the sprint races at Silverstone because like it's such an epic circuit. But how do I think the sprint race is going to go? I think it's going to be a failure because I don't know. They're trying to gimmick the sport instead of just keeping what works. Practices work. Now they've been cut to an hour. Qualifying works. And the race, people have been crying out for a battle at the front. We finally get a battle at the front. And now they want to gimmick it by putting sprint races in and sprint qualifyings and all this. So, I mean, you can't really win, can you? But I say right now, it's a must-win for Lewis Hamilton. If Red Bull win this, then they're favourites for the title. McLaren, can they keep up their strong performance? It's a big weekend ahead for Daniel Ricciardo. How is that robbery going to affect Lando Norris? Hopefully he's focused because he's actually been driver of the season. AlphaTauri could do with a strong result. They didn't really pick up enough points in Austria. Alpine, Fernando Alonso's looking very racy. Big weekend actually for Esteban Ocon, who had two dreadful bloody Austria races. Lost my trail of thought there. Ferrari, going to be interesting. Now Ferrari are hit and miss. 1 minute they're rapid, next minute they're like out at the top 10. Aston Martin, big weekend ahead for them. No doubt the Bonds, Daniel Craig, he usually comes to the race. A lot of celebrities will be at the race. Williams, big weekend. Can George score that elusive point? And could we see an announcement about George Russell's future? Alfa Romeo, Giovinazzi's very strong in quali. Kimi Raikkonen's very strong in the race. And Haas are what they are. I can't wait for the weekend. It's my favourite weekend of the year. We got the best fans here, but it is true. This is the only time I'll let Hamilton say it. We've got the best fans here. Silverstone and Monza, the best fans. Comment down below. We'll always reply. Join me tomorrow for a track ride. We're bringing this out Wednesday, Thursday track guide. My favourite weekend of the year. Come on, Lewis Hamilton. Come on, Lewis. Gotta win. No excuses. Must win. Yep. Just a must win.